Hey, beautiful ladies. So excited to see you on Valentine's Day. It is this Tuesday, 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, and I am going to be so excited to share with you all really the way to start magnetizing the right men, to start getting all of that beautiful love in your life. And I know it can feel really daunting right now because a lot of you have been online for a very long time and nothing's really working. And you're thinking, what's Kelsey going to teach me that I haven't heard already? And the truth is that what I teach my ladies, you can't find in a book. You can't really find on a podcast. It is really, an important alchemy of several different factors. Some of it is very science, some of it is very woo-woo. We put it all together and it just works. So it's kind of like baking a cake or losing weight. When we decide to go on a fitness challenge or challenge ourselves, whether we want to lose weight or recomp our body, what we first have to do is make the decision, right? Okay, that's it. I'm going to go on a diet, or I'm going to start going to the gym. And then we have to keep ourselves accountable. So we actually have to do it. And then the process is kind of slow, right? And then we realize, well, we have to eat differently if we're going to go to the gym. So then we have to start eating differently. And even that can feel daunting because it's like, well, how many calories am I supposed to eat? And how do I make all of this work so I can start seeing changes? Because often we could go to the gym forever and it doesn't feel like any changes happen. But then there's that moment where all of a sudden you step on the scale and it's like, woo, this is looking good. Or that friend tells you, wow, you look amazing. And you're thinking, oh, yeah, my jeans did fit significantly better today. And I am starting to feel good. So that is kind of a slow approach, but it's very methodical. And baking a cake, same thing. You can't just throw in a bunch of flour, chocolate, sugar, however much you want, and just bake it at whatever temperature you want and hope it's going to come out good. You really have to be meticulous and methodical about baking that cake, and it'll come out beautifully. So, what is the recipe for love? It's a little, science meets woo-woo. So it's a lot of changes that have to start happening within, and then a lot of changes that have to happen externally. So there are several different areas that I work on with my women in order to get to this point where you go from online dating for 10 years, none of it's working, and all of a sudden you start meeting really good men. You're going out on really great dates, and then you're just with your beautiful man. This happens for so many of my clients. The number one thing is to commit and say, look, I'm ready. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to follow the recipe. And the second is to really remain dedicated even when there's a blip in the road. And a lot of my clients who are with like the love of their lives right now had a blip in the road while I was working with them. And they almost fell off track. And, it's like when we do that with dieting, then we just eat all the cookies. And we think, well, we already messed up. No, no, we need to stay on track in order to really get the love that I know you're craving so badly. So on Valentine's Day, whether you think it's a very cheesy holiday or a totally exciting time to really focus on love, I personally think it's an exciting time to focus on love. And I want all of you to feel that love, and we can start vibrating at that love energy way before we meet our man, and it will actually help us attract him. So whether you are just starting to date a guy, you are not dating anyone right now, but you want to be, or you're in a relationship that maybe you're feeling a little bit of kind of like some shifts, or he doesn't seem that into you right now, you've got to join me on Valentine's Day. We are going to up our game. I'm going to get you all into a 10 vibration on the scale of 1 to 10 when it comes to love. You all want to be vibrating at like a 9 or 10 at all times, even when you're alone, even when you're just chilling, even when you're mad at something. We can get you there, and it doesn't take much. So I'm going to teach you all of these secrets. There are, again, the steps to internally working on yourself and then externally working on the apps and making sure you're doing everything right. And I'm going to teach it all to you on Valentine's Day. You cannot miss this. If you are looking for the love of your life and you are a single woman who's prioritizing love right now, you've got to meet me there. It's free. It's going to be the best hour of your life. So all you have to do is register, and it'll just take you, just put in your email address, and then that will tell me how many people I have on the list, which is important because I might need to up the number of attendees for Zoom to allow you all in. So sometimes I have too many people and then it doesn't allow you in, and I want to make sure you can all be there. All you need to do is bring a journal, bring a notepad, and I've got you from there. So sending you so much love. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, respond to the email, and or private message me. And I look forward to sharing so much love with you ladies. All right. Talk soon.